What is up, guys? Team TPA finally with another video. And today, unfortunately, I don't have much given, the situation we're facing right now. So today I'm just going to give you an update to my Android 13 deck because I really don't have anything else to profile given this the whole virus situation. So this is Android 13. This is post draft box 5. And I don't have the one card that is pretty much essential to the deck now. So, but I have a proxy for it. So I do apologize for that. But like I said, I'm not able to do much given the situation. So first of all, our leader we already know awakens when we have Android 14 and 15, and then he draws 2. And then you draw a card when you swing, and then if a card is sent to an area by one of your skills, by one of your own skills, you get critical, which is really cool because you hand destroy and then pressure with crit. So let's start with the profile. I'm gonna start off with one of my favorite cards in the deck, the negate Android 17 negates, and then you dump an Android into the drop. It's really good to, versatility, especially with this new build. He's a lot more important now. Next up, I'm running 4 copies of Dr. Gero, essentially a searcher. Searches everything, so it's really good. And then one of the new additions to the deck is that we now run Dr. Gero, the super combo, because the card that went dump comes from draft box 5, so this adds a little consistency to that, and it triggers your arrival play. So essentially really good. Being able to dump any card that's 4 or less is really good. It's like a foolish burial if you come from Yu-Gi-Oh. Now this is the proxy. This is a rebrand from draft box 5. Essentially what she does is that she's a 2-drop. I think she's 15k. The stats don't really matter because you're going to just have her in the drop area. So it's an activate main. It's not once per turn, so if you have multiples, you can do it multiples if you can. But you have to tap 2 energy, 2 green, and your leader must be green. And then also, it forces your opponent to discard 2, which is really good because it essentially hand controls. And we can consistently get this out in the drop area now that we played Dr. Gero. So we played 3 of her. Next up for our engine, our main engine, are 14s and 15s. This is still the same. This will always be the same because these cards are what makes 13 like really good under this format. So well, under any format, because essentially it hand destroys and it draws you cards, and it just every card here replaces themselves besides this one, because obviously this is just another name you want to have. So we run them, of course, and then we run for arrival. We only run Krillin in 18. It's really good because it hand destroys. But the other good thing about this card is that it allows you to protect yourself from like any keyword skills that you're scared of, like triple strike or any of that stuff. So this card's really good. Now for the new addition to the deck, this is the 17 package. So we're running Super 17 again with this leader, and I've missed it a lot. Usually I do when I do like 13 hand control, I run the 17 leader, but 13 is so much better now because of the new cards from last set. So we run 4 of the Union. He has barrier, which is key because it allows you to climb up your chain safely. Then we run 2 17 again furthers your Union, and he has deflect, and then he also has barrier, and then you have to tap 4 2 mandatory green, absorb a cell, which we do run, and then you go into your next chain, and then the 17 brings any Super 17 from your drop or from your deck, which we run other cards for it. So we run the Inferno Machine 17. If you play him off of him, you're playing him for 3, which is really good. And then also your opponent discards 2, but obviously you discard 2, which doesn't matter because you want cards in the drop area anyways. And then next up, we run one power decidal. I don't know how to pronounce that. 17. This card's good. It's just right now its stats are just too low. But it's good to recur your extra cards, which there's a really good target for that, which allows you to pretty much like pressure your opponent nonstop while protecting this card, while destroying their hand too. And then next up, we run 2 of the 6-drop. And then I'll go explain what... there are 2 cards specifically that I'm not sure on. I'll later go into that. But this card is amazing. Since we're running a lot of cards that dump cards, like our Super Combo and 17 and all that stuff, getting the Sparking is really easy, especially when you dump like 14 and 15s from your hand and then draw and hand destroy them. So the Sparking isn't an issue. It's just a matter of fact trying to get there under this format. Obviously, it seems like Search Coup is one of the better decks now, again. So I don't know. I haven't play tested this, so do please take this list with a grain of salt. But 2 of them, and I also have 2 of the cells. Cell is just a target for the Union, but it also helps us protect our life without wasting resources, like card advantage. So we run 2 of him, and then our one of our best extra cards. And this is how you can recur this card with the 17 from Draft Box 4. Is this card. So when you combo with it, or when you use it in combat, you choose one of your opponent's cards and you discard, which is crazy to me that this card exists, because you can snipe like SCRs from their hand. And then it gives your battle card, your leader, plus 15. This card is just overall the fuego, so good. And then lastly for our extra cards, I still have battle cards for some reason. Our Shocking Death Ball just helps us protect our life more. And then we have 2 Dr. Gero. This card here is just as consistency. You can't really search your Dr. Gero, so you can't search your Super Combo, which is unfortunate. And you can't search this card here, which is also an Android 20. Pretty much this is our Champa, but since we have some cards that have dual attack, like our 6-drop 17 and our 4-drop Draft Box 4 17, it retains the 5k and double strike, which is really good as a finishing move. So if your opponent is at 2 and you're trying to kill them and you have the one of those cards, you can probably finish them off unless they pop it during combat. So that's the profile. Now again, like I said, this is just a list that I've made that I've been working on, but it hasn't been tested. I have no testing at all with it, and I won't have any testing with it soon. So the 2 cards that I'm not sure are that I want to keep running because I think it's too much, but I feel like I'll be in a situation where I whiff on it, is our Chain here. So these 2 cards are 2 cards that I might consider not playing. Depends on testing once I get some testing done. And the cards that are going to replace these 2 would be Son Goku Saiyan Instincts. We will run 2 of it with the rebrand, so we have more. Our drop area will have more fodder, so we're able to do more stuff off of our drop area. So, but that's it. Pretty much, that's the deck, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and honestly, I don't think I will be uploading, honestly, until this whole situation clears up, which could be weeks, months. We don't know exactly how much. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I apologize for, the whole situation. Hopefully everyone stays safe, and Team TP will be signing out. See ya.